What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. We are doing early morning recordings for this entire month, just because of the way things kind of work out here. In case you guys don't know, it is the month of fasting, and being that I now live in a Muslim country, the entire kind of schedule changes. Everybody's work timings change, so typically people are going to be done with work by like 2 p.m., 2 or 3 p.m. Which is nice. But in order to kind of match that vibe, I'm now recording early in the morning and then doing like my workout and stuff after. Anyways, all of that to say, I'm here. It's morning. I'm waking up. I got my coffee, and I'm excited for this one. I'm excited to check out this next album. This is the third album that we're doing from Juice. This is called Legends Never Die. Now, I did a little bit of research just because I wanted to kind of make sure I knew what was going on here. And I did find out that this was released posthumously, which means after he passed away. But I also found out in the process of that research that by this time, so this is in 2020, by this time he had apparently amassed a collection of over 2,000 songs recorded in his vault. I mean, this guy's going to be able to release albums for years in terms of like unreleased music being put together into different projects. So extremely impressive. But I mean, seeing how comfortable he is just kind of freestyling and like putting on a beat and then rapping, not really surprised, right? He could put out music for days. So anyways, yeah, I did some research. I made sure I knew what was going on. And here we are. We got 22 songs, 58-minute, 48-second runtime. I do not believe I've reacted to any of these songs yet. So yeah, let's do this. This is the intro, Anxiety.
At the end of the day, I still thank God for everything that, He's put in front of me. But this materialistic money stuff don't really mean nothing. Like, my relationship is good, I got money, but there's still other issues to talk about other than heartbreak. Right. You got anxiety, you got substance abuse, you got, there's a lot of issues in the world to talk about. I don't know, music is just a beautiful thing. Like I love myself so much as far as the way I make music, the way God made me, the way God wired me to do the things that I do, and to change the world the way that I can.
I think you're aging to change. I think you're touching the way this generation that very few, if no one else, can.
Before I get up out of here, I want to tell you that you can do anything you put your mind to, period. As long as you work hard, give it your all, and don't listen to what anybody got to say, it's your world. You can do what you want, bro. Period. Always remember that. I love every single last one of y'all. Everybody get home safe. Gang, gang.
Okay. Yeah, so they kind of went for like a spoken word style, just clips of him talking. And I mean, he, touched on some stuff here. I think music is definitely a tool of healing, or a powerful, versatile tool. It can be used for many different things. But, he touched on some stuff there. He touched on materialism. He touched on substance abuse. He touched on paranoia, anxiety. So a lot of things that I think we already kind of saw as themes in his music. And some very inspirational words to end that spoken word. And I love that. I love spreading positivity in the world. So I agree with that. I think if you work hard and you try hard and you just ignore people with doubts, because there's gonna be a lot of those, and you just keep pursuing what you want to pursue. That's dope, man. I respect that. Next song, or first song really, this is Conversations. Here we go.
Oh my God, Ronnie.
I like the sound of this right now.
The devil in my phone, he wanna talk.
I'm gonna adjust the volume just a touch. Give me one moment. I think that's probably good. Let's try that. Sorry, guys.
I'm not really up for conversations. I can have my cake and eat it too. I just gotta make a reservation.
Nice.
Chilling in my head, but it's hot. Flames everywhere, I see Satan. Demons try to run up in my spot a lot. Really, really running out of patience.
First of all, the sound, like the flow that he's using on this beat, the way he's delivering that, I mean, to me, this is already a hit. Like, it's so catchy. It sounds so good together. But just the cleverness, like subtle cleverness. They don't need to be in your face, overly intricate lines. They're just subtle, clever lines. I mean, you know, this part right here, he says, have my cake and eat it too, reservation. So again, just like a nice little clever line. Chilling in my head, but it's hot. I see Satan, right? Hot, hell. Demons trying to run up in my spot, run, and then like physically run or trying to get somewhere versus running out of patience. So it's just like clever ways to put together the lines here, which I appreciate. Let me pull that back just a touch.
Out of patience. Timing, all about timing. Sit back in my chair, relaxing and reclining. He has not a care in the world, no, I'm lying. Taking all these mans to the face, got me flying. Taking all these mans to the face, got me dying. Smokes in my mind frying. Andre, high and crying. None of pain while Oxy and Dior, yeah, pricey. Juice like Tupac Shakur, no iced tea. Givenchy, Louis V, double V, icy.
Juice is like Tupac, no iced tea. That's a couple different ways you could take that, but very specifically, you could look at it as like a reference to maybe two rappers: Ice-T, the rapper; Tupac, the rapper. And obviously, like, no disrespect to Ice-T, but when you're talking about Tupac, you're talking about some specific things, and you're talking about greatness. And especially considering what he said in the intro, like talking about affecting change through music. I mean, Tupac, like, it's pretty much as much of that as you can get. Brenda's Got a Baby, Changes, and a bunch more.
Ring, better things, better have wifey. Only things numbing me from this hard life. The devil in my phone, he wanna talk.
I like that.
But I'm not really up for conversations. I can have my cake and eat it too. I just gotta make a reservation. Chilling in my head, but it's hot. Flames everywhere, I see Satan. Demons try to run up in my spot a lot. Really, really running out of patience. I'm waiting, sitting up, waiting, contemplating. My heart racing, feels like I'ma die every second of the day. So I gotta get high. Ain't no coming down, why? My anxiety bring me down, that's the fucking downside. It's like every time I ball, I just end up offside.
Nice. That's a good, sports reference mixed in with kind of just like the double meaning that it can have through the scheme here. And then again, we're getting some of those themes that we got introduced to in the intro. We're talking about substance abuse here. We're talking about the anxiety. We're talking about materialism, right? Every time I ball, that's what he's kind of referencing there. So, dope.
This light of mine goes dim tonight.
Damn.
Will I be alright? Let me guess, no answer. The devil in my phone, he wanna talk, but I'm not really up for conversations. I can have my cake and eat it too. I just gotta make a reservation. Chilling in my head, but it's hot. Flames everywhere, I see Satan. Demons try to run up in my spot a lot. Really, really running out of patience.
Ooh. Wow. Yeah, I like that song a lot. I mean, very easy to listen to, enjoyable to listen to, but we're still getting like some substance in terms of the lyrics, right? Because I think sometimes that balance is missed, where it's like, oh, this is a pleasurable song to listen to, but are we really getting anything talked about? And I think he was talking about some stuff there, so that was dope. Next up, we got Titanic. Let's get straight into it. Slightly more dark vibes here.
Abandoning all ships, it's about to go down on Titanic. Titanic. There's a lot going on in my head right now, but I manage.
Okay.
Good heart, good soul, both been in bad hands. I could deal damage. Real damage. Both hands in the air as I scream out prayers. My demons show their face in the midnight air. Just got a new house, gotta hide the skeletons in the closet and keep them there, really trying to forget about them. They tell me God watching over me, I don't doubt. I can see I'm getting tired of me sinning and wilding.
Yo, see, and this, that's super dope, because you're touching on, I don't know what it's called, like common, I don't know, common beliefs or common sayings that people will say and believe, right? He says, God tells me, they tell me God's watching over me. Now, a lot of people, you know, say these things like, oh, like God was watching over me that day, or like God was looking out for me. But the creative part of this was not that. The creative part of this was the next line. He says, I don't doubt it, but I can see him getting tired of my sinning and wilding. So that was very interesting to add that, because I think majority of people, when they say God was watching over me, they don't follow it up with that introspective, and this scenario, introspective and self-critical analysis right afterwards. He's like, I know I'm doing things that God probably doesn't like. But most of us don't get to that point. Most of us will say, oh, God's got my back, or God watched out for me. God will give me whatever. But we don't do that introspective, critical, self-critical thing. So that was very, very cool to see that.
Over me, I don't doubt. I can see I'm getting tired of me sinning and wilding. Don't know what to do with myself these days. Young rich nigga, I done fell in love with the bank. All this money don't rid me of my pain. But everywhere I go, I can make it precipitate rain. Fucked up, I did. Fucked up, I am. Calm down. I can't. Shit, here we go again. Abandoning all ships, it's about to go down on Titanic. Titanic. There's a lot going on in my head right now, but I manage. Good heart, good
sound.
soul, both been in bad hands. I could deal damage. Real damage. Both hands in the air as I scream out prayers. My demons show their face in the midnight air. Set sail in a codeine bottle, I'ma drown in it. Drown in it. Shit fills me up, but whatever goes up goes down in it. Down in it. At the end of the day, I'm blessed, oh yes. Crack a smile with it. Smile with it. Now I'm frowning again. Life goes so fast, watch it blow in the wind. Can't get time back, I've been begging for it.
So a couple of things in that second verse there. Again, we're touching on the substance abuse lines. And we know that at this point, you know, although I'm a new Juice WRLD fan, but we know at this point that this is something that's going to be brought up and touched on a lot in his music. But this is a clever way to put it. Set sail in the codeine bottle, I'm going to drown in it. It fills me up, but whatever goes up goes down in it. And that's a really cool way to do that, because he was saying, or not he was saying, but you know, the whatever goes up must come down. But now we're talking about the opposite nature of being up and being down, and then literally being filled up and going down. So really clever kind of ways of putting these lines together, and I like that.
I did, fucked up, I am. Here we go again.
Let's get another chorus, yes.
Abandoning all ships, it's about to go down on Titanic. Titanic. There's a lot going on in my head right now, but I manage. Good heart, good soul, both been in bad hands. I could deal damage. Real damage. Both hands in the air as I scream out prayers. My demons show their face in the midnight air. Midnight air. Midnight air. Midnight air. I'ma drown in here. Midnight air. Surrounded in the midnight air. I'm drowning in the Titanic.
I think the especially the chorus fits so well with that darker, slightly ominous beat instrumental that we got on that one. Again, so far, you know, I'm not going to count the intro, but we're going to say 2 songs in. Very easy to listen to, very nice to listen to, start to the album, and touching on the topics that he told us he was going to touch on. So let's keep going. Next up, we got Bad Energy. Okay, this has got a little bit of a rock feel to it.
Swallow all these pills with my pride. Married to my highs, you may kiss the bride. Trouble in my brain, see it in my eyes. I got voices in my head that keep me up at night. Said I was okay, but I'm lying. Feel like that I'm dying. Soul screaming, crying. Feel my brain frying. Try to numb the pain, all the drugs I've been buying. This oxy getting pricey. Put a codeine in the high seat. Blood red bleeding in the high seat. I've been doing so much wrong, even though Ma told me to do the right thing. Palm pills all night long, in the studio pouring out my feelings. Can't explain this feeling. Kinda feels like I'm losing, even though I'm winning.
You know, it's interesting. This album, more so than the previous albums, we know his style is like a freestyle delivery, but this album feels like it's a little bit tighter, right? So sometimes in freestyle delivery, you can have some looseness in the delivery. You know, if we just do like a very simple example, if the end of the beat, the drum is hitting right here, and you want so if this is the drum, and you want that rhyme to hit right here. Sometimes when we're freestyling, in order to kind of get here, what'll happen is lines will like start at a certain pace, but then kind of feel rushed to hit this, or we might miss it by a little bit, or we might come a little bit early and then try to drag it. So there's a number of things that can happen. You felt that a little bit more in the previous albums. In this album so far, it feels a little more tight. It feels a little more precise. And that could just also be from, because I believe he's still freestyling all his stuff. I think that was just his style. But that could just be from now having more practice and just over time becoming even better of a rapper. So I'm noticing that. I do want to point out a line that I thought I liked, or I don't know if liked is the right word, but I thought was a really good line. Just putting it together. He said, "Married to the highs, you may kiss the bride." So I like stuff like that. Ooh, I like that.
Forget the bad memories.
Okay.
Drain out bad energy. Forget the bad memories. Multi-million dollars, all mine from the start. Codeine kills the drama and the trauma in my heart. Just gotta come from the dark side. Stab wounds in my chest, but I'm alright. I miss my friends, I hate the spotlight. I love my girl, I hate the thought light. Yellow diamonds, shiny pearls. I'm trying to give her the world. I'm trying to show her the world. She ain't no ordinary girl. I know she know I'm down and out. Life is an ocean, demons I've been drowning out. I watch the crowd and crack a smile. I have a job to lead them out. Drain out bad energy.
Okay, we gotta talk about these last few lines here. I know she knows I'm down and out. Life is an ocean, demons I've been drowning out. I watch the crowd and crack a smile. I have a job to lead them out. Very interesting lines there because, you know, again, not themes that we're unfamiliar with from Juice WRLD. However, that last line specifically in that sequence saying, I have a job to lead them out. I think that speaks to him believing that he had this higher calling to make music for people that were going through similar things that he's going through and lead them out of that and pull them out of that darkness. And that's a super dope thing to do and to believe in yourself and then to actually try to do. That's awesome.
Forget the bad memories. Drain out bad energy. Forget the bad memories.
Ooh, I like what the instrumental's doing here. Wow. That was nice. Yeah, I think we've said all that we need to say about that song. Next up, we have Righteous. Let's get straight into it.
I will. Gucci suit, I'm feeling righteous. Yeah, I know that the truth is hard to digest. Yeah,
I like
5
that
or
rhyme.
6 pills in my right hand.
Okay.
Yeah, codeine running over on my nightstand. Taking medicine to fix all of the damage. My anxiety the size of a planet. Holes in my skull. Overtime, my heart's over ice. Over ice, I'm freezing. Beautiful eyes deceiving. We may die this evening. Coughing, wheezing, bleeding. I am anxious, so blood moons in my eyes. Stay low, red and black, they glow. Under attack in my soul. When is my time? I'll know. Never seen a hell so cold. Yeah, we'll make it out, I know. We'll run right through the flames, let's go. I like Gucci suit, I'm feeling righteous.
Okay. Yeah, I think songs like this can be very interesting because the vibe of the chorus and the verse are almost flipped. So we're far more accustomed to hearing like singing choruses and more rapping or rapping style verses. Just in general when it comes to music or hip hop music. And here we kind of got slightly more rap, maybe even melodic rap, you could call it, delivery on the chorus, whereas the verse, he was really kind of like singing and dragging out the lines. Did I say that correctly? Chorus, rap, verse, singing. I hope I said that right. Again, it's a nice sounding song. You know, we're still touching on some of this stuff. I don't know if I'm going far here or if I'm stretching here, but all white Gucci suit, I'm feeling righteous. I mean, white, symbol of purity, right? That's just kind of like what we associated with. Also symbol of holiness. And then it just made me think when I saw Codeine runneth over, you know, it made me think of like how like the old English that was used in the Bible. So I don't know if I'm stretching there, but like the righteousness, the runneth, could be like a little bit of a scheme that he's mixed in there. Again, sometimes I do stretch, so that might be a stretch, but you guys let me know what you think.
Yeah, I know that the truth is hard to digest. Yeah, 5 or 6 pills in my right hand. Yeah, codeine runneth over on my nightstand. Taking medicine to fix all of the damage. My anxiety the size of a planet. Holes in my skull. Over time, my heart's over ice. I'm in too deep. Can't swim like me. We're drowning. So I will sing.
I like the delivery on that drowning. We gotta pull that back. Listen to drowning.
So I will sing. My demons turn fists under me. Inhale, exhale, but I can't breathe. So busy drinking codeine, doing high speed. Pour four, sip it slow, make the time pass.
Doing high speeds like driving, crash. So if you're doing high speeds while you're driving and then you crash, versus drinking codeine, high, crash. For
the thrill of a relapse. Devil in my head trying to run gym laps. Trying to race, he don't even know me like that. All white Gucci suit, I'm feeling righteous. I know that the truth is hard to digest. 5 or 6 pills in my right hand. Codeine runneth over on my nightstand. Taking medicine to fix all of the damage. My anxiety the size of a planet. Holes in my skull. Over time, my heart's over ice.
That's a cool little thing. Ooh. I kind of like that late application of like the distorted female vocals. Also like letting the beat play out. I've said this before, is like a really good production tool or trick for emotional songs. You kind of just let the beat play out and it lets you reflect on what you just heard and kind of like drives home the emotion to finish the song. But the other thing that you see in that production tool or trick is as they were letting the beat play out, they simplified it so, you know, the extras in the beat left and the percussions left, and by the end it was kind of just, you know, 1 or 2 or 3 instruments left that were playing out the melody. But this is a cool thing I saw on Genius, where I have the lyrics pulled up. It says Juice's girlfriend Ali Lottie posted on Twitter signifying what the track meant to her shortly after the rest of Juice's team posted the same message amongst social media. I'll never forget that night. We played this over and over the next couple weeks. It's a very emotional song for me to listen to, but I know how much we both loved it, and I know how much Jay would be proud of this. All of y'all, all of us. And then Blackheart. So that's dope. It's dope to kind of get some of those insights about, you know, the songs and what the artist thought of them. Moving right along, we got Blood on My Jeans. Here we go. And we got some acoustic guitar here.
Baby, baby,
Okay.
Baby, I've been on the run, but I will never run from your love. If you feel on my dick, there's a gun. Not right there, just a little above. I value my relationship is forever, but I've been cheating on the drug. Broke up codeine in a new plug. Hit up hot rod pints, I need 2 lean. Put biscotti in my lungs. I'm smoking green. Chopper on me, I don't talk. I just up the beam. Let my gun bust a nut, then leave. I ain't leave a clue on the scene. Close range, so I got blood on my jeans. Saints Row Cup.
Let my gun bust a nut, then leave. Didn't leave a clue on the scene. Close range, so I got blood on my jeans. Because he just said where he tucks his gun. But also the blood splatter from the shot. So that was dope. That was dope.
Red in my lane. Bank rolled up, I've been swimming in green.
Sorry, let me pull that back.
On the scene. Close range, so I got blood on my jeans. Saints Row Cup, ain't no red in my lane. Bank rolled up, I've been swimming in green. Still a blue-faced king. Benjamin Franklin come dirty and clean. I know my haters hate to see me succeed.
Saints Row, does that mean green? I think, yeah.
The blue-faced king. Benjamin Franklin come dirty and clean. I know my haters hate to see me succeed. If they get the chance, they'll end up murdering me. That shit got me laughing, ha ha. Kill tech, get the rapping, gra gra. Fuck nigga on your father. Don't matter if you older. They say age is just a number. That's the case, I'm way over. Then who? These niggas. And these bitches that think that they get it. Boy backstage pass shit, suck dick. Bitch, I got a bitch, better get you a ticket. Walk through the night with my gun like a creep.
He's saying she'll, you know, suck the D to get some tickets, but he's like, hey, I'm taken, so you better go take your ass to the, what are they called? Ticket stands? I don't know. Wherever you go buy tickets, take your ass over there and go buy some tickets.
Backstage pass shit, suck dick. Bitch, I got a bitch, better get you a ticket. Walk through the night with my gun like a creep. On my shirt makes it more on my shoes, double C. I don't know what it's gonna take you to believe. I ain't going nowhere, I ain't gonna leave you. I ain't going nowhere, I ain't gonna leave you. You stuck with me. Apologies for all my fuckery. Baby, I've been on the run, but I will never run from your love. If you feel on my dick, there's a gun. Not right there, just a little above. I value my relationship is forever, but I've been cheating on the drug. Broke up codeine in a new plug. Hit up hot rod pints, I need 2 lean. Put biscotti in my lungs. I'm smoking green. Chopper on me, I don't talk. I just up the beam. Let my gun bust a nut, then leave. I ain't leave a clue on the scene. Close range, so I got blood on my jeans.
Ooh, that is beautiful. Wow, that was beautiful. That little, I don't know what you would call it. Would you call it a riff? No, probably not. But I don't know, whatever. That run, it was beautiful. Wow, I like the way they ended that. Solid track. I mean, we're going on to track 7 now. Obviously, one of those was the intro, but so far very easy and pleasurable to listen to album, and it's mixed with, in my opinion, some great lines, some interesting variety of deliveries. This next song I have actually heard before. This is called Smile. I've heard this because I'm a huge Weeknd fan, so I try my best to listen to, I'm not going to say I've heard every song. I try my best to hear every song, but I'm sure there's something out there that I haven't heard. And I didn't listen to this for Juice WRLD. So I don't know if this was like meant to be a collab. Like, was this song created with the two of them? Or was this a Juice WRLD song, and then after he passed away, The Weeknd did a part on it? I don't know. But we're going to listen to it nonetheless. I do like this song, by the way. I've got the wrong lyrics up here. That's okay.
I do anything in my power to see you just smile. I want you to prosper and come proper, even if that means I ain't by your side. I do anything in
I like this song a lot, guys.
Word to see, you just smile. I want you to prosper and come proper, even if that means I ain't by your side. Devil on my shoulder telling me I'll die soon.
Crazy.
I don't really want that to impact you, but I don't know, maybe I'm just paranoid. I just want the best for you. I just want what's left of you. Oh, you
talking about themes, so you just talked about the paranoia, and in the intro we talked about that, or he talked about that being one of the themes that he was going to touch on. And you know, paranoia goes hand in hand with the drug lifestyle. So it's not surprising to see that as a common theme here. But I mean, the opening line of this verse, devil on my shoulder telling me I'll die soon. I don't really want that to impact you. Like, I think he's talking about his girl. But crazy line, obviously knowing everything that we know now.
I just want the best for you. I just want what's left of you. Oh, you tell me that you're sad inside. I'm sad that I can't satisfy. Yeah, I pray that I get it right this time. Maybe we'll be alright. Oh, you tell me that you're sad inside. I'm sad that I can't satisfy. Yeah, I pray that I get it right this time. Maybe we'll be alright. I do anything in my
so good.
Word to see, you just smile.
I mean, honestly, guys, Juice WRLD, he killed this chorus and this entire first part of the song. Incredible.
Proper, even if that means I ain't by your side. I do anything
so
in
good.
my power to see you just smile. I want you to prosper and come proper, even if that means I ain't by your side.
Now, I could 100% be biased because I am a mega Weeknd fan. I think The Weeknd did a great job. I think this was a good combination because considering that the drug and substance abuse is a huge subject matter in Juice WRLD's music, and The Weeknd kind of was, you know, on that same vibe for quite a lot of his music. I think that it's a cool way to put them together, and I think The Weeknd just, you know, sounds good on pretty much anything. But again, could be biased. I'm a huge fan, so feel free to let me know what you think.
Oh yeah, I just wanna see you smile. Don't cry, even though it means I gotta let you go. Depending on you, gotta learn to be alone. Cause I'm so desensitized when our skin is touching. I need drugs to love you. You want so much more from me, but I can only fuck you. I spent every day right beside you, 100 pics of me on your phone. Now you're someone that I used to know. At this point we playing with fire.
You know what I like? That there are themes that are similar, but there is also an oppositeness to Juice's verse and The Weeknd's. Juice is talking about his girlfriend because he's in that place, right? Like, that's where he's at. And he's got this person that he loves and is important to him, and he's talking from that angle. And The Weeknd is talking from an angle that we've heard a lot from him, which is kind of like this detached, at times almost jaded, you know, view or you know, description of interactions with women, where he's just keeping a distance and like not getting too attached and not getting too involved. And this is a common theme that we see in The Weeknd's music. So it's cool to see that there's commonalities in their approaches and verses, but it's also cool to see that they both stay true to kind of like what they would talk about when it comes to this topic. So I like that.
Now you're someone that I used to know. At this point we playing with fire. You don't wanna see what's in my phone. It's just gonna hurt you.
I do anything in
Very
my
Weeknd.
power to see you just smile.
I love this song, guys. So good.
Come proper, even if that means I ain't by your side. I do anything in my power to see You just smile. I want you to prosper and come proper, even if that means I ain't by your side.
Wow.
Even if that means I ain't by your side.
I mean, what can I say? I think that was a fantastic song. I really would like to know your opinion on it, though. Because, again, I have questions. Like, I wonder if they made that song together. I wonder if that was going to be a Juice WRLD only song. It wasn't finished. There was an opportunity to put somebody on it. If it was an only Juice WRLD song to start, was it something that had been pre-released and people had heard? I don't know. That happens all the time. So I'm very curious to know your opinions on it and see what you guys think. I mean, in terms of plays, it has almost 500 million plays, which is huge. So I love that song, but I'd love to know what you guys think. Next up, we have another feature. This is with Trippie Redd, and this song is called Tell Me You Love Me. All right. I haven't heard much Trippie Redd.
Tell me you love me. Tell me everything gon' be okay. Tell me you love me. Tell me you love me and you gon' stay. Tell me you love me. Tell me you love me, we'll go nowhere. Tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. Bitch, I'm a druggie. So can you have my drugs for me?
Okay, so I know it's really early. Let me pull this back. Early impression, I am going to say that it's a little bit loud for me. Not loud as in volume, but loud as in busy. There's a lot happening in the beat. And it's kind of a little bit distracting. But let's keep going and see how they actually deliver on this in terms of the verses. The chorus for me is kind of like okay right now.
Tell me you love me. Bitch, I'm a druggie. So can you have my drugs for me when I get lonely? Can you be my company? Drugs to the brain, swerving inside of a Benz truck. I cannot stay in my lane. Yes, I got you on my brain, dog. You can't run. We're forever in love. If you leave, there'll be torment. Don't run from me. You can't have it any other way. It's me or no one. If you leave, I'll take your life away like you were no one. So tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. Tell me it'll be okay. Tell me you love me. Tell me everything gon' be okay. Tell me you love me. Tell me you love me and you gon' stay. Tell me you love me. Tell me you love me, we'll go nowhere. Tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. Hard on my sleep, ball with it like a throwback. Mine in the clouds, I will never ever come back home. We fighting through a text, using all cash, fuck this, screw that. You saying to see you back home. Well, baby girl, I don't wanna do that, it's true that. You the only home I know. Without you, all it ever does is snow. My voice too deep for an average. Oh, babe, welcome to my world, dark and confusing. Get lost in it often the same way I'm lost in you. And it's often my mind that I'm losing. See, half of it stuck in a pill, but I'm high confused. Don't even know what the fuck I be doing. Pray every day that I'm far from a nuisance. Trying to figure out how to live with a blueprint. To give you the heart on my chest, cause I know that it's true.
Okay, guys, easily my favorite part of the song is that second verse. The rest of the song, to me, I apologize for anyone who I'm going to offend here, was just kind of like, eh. The chorus is okay. The first verse from Juice was okay. The beat continues to be very distracting, but I think when he delivered that rap verse over it, I think the rap kind of took the attention away from the beat, and I think that's what makes that second verse so much better. So that's just my opinion. I could do with or without this song. I'm not like crazy about it.
To give you the heart on my chest, I know that it's true. So tell me you love me, tell me you love me, tell me you love me. Tell me you love me, tell me everything gon' be okay. Tell me you love me, Tell me you love me and you gon' stay. Tell me you love me. Tell me you love me, won't go nowhere. Tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. Tell me everything gon' be okay. Tell me you love me. Tell me you love me and you gon' stay. Tell me you love me. Tell me you love me, won't go nowhere. Tell me you love me. Tell me you love me.
Okay. Next up, we have another feature track. This is with Marshmello and... Oh, there's a lot of people on this. There's Marshmello, the Kid Laroi, and Polo G. Polo G is an artist that we like on this channel. We've done quite a lot of stuff from him. I'm excited for his new album to come out. And then the Kid Laroi is somebody that we've encountered a few times on the channel, and so far I've really enjoyed what I've heard. So excited to see what they do together. Again, I'm not sure if I've heard this song or not, but this is Hate the Other Side. Here we go.
Mellow made it right. I got pain in my heart, I told you 100 times. Yeah. I got pain in my heart, I told you 100 times. But it's money, 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 money on my mind. Put a beam on the glizzy, don't get caught between the lines. Last nigga, we got busy, don't got hit between the eyes.
That was hard. That was hard. Put a beam on the glizzy, don't get caught between the lines. Beam like a laser beam. And so like it's a line, don't get caught between the lines. Bro, that's hard. Oh my God. That was crazy.
Between the lines. Last nigga, we got busy, don't got hit between the eyes. Put my problems in the backwood and put it in the sky. Got your mans in his backwood, put it in the sky. I was taught to love my brothers and I hate the other side. Hate the other side. Hate the other side. Off the ecstasy, I might act rude. I lost gang members, I can't act cool.
Yeah.
I got gang scriptures in my tattoos. I was running from the police in my trap shoes.
Come on.
Posted trying to flip 100, I couldn't buy food.
Okay.
Come from nothing, but I blossomed to a tycoon. Betrayal scars, can't stop thinking about them stab wounds. We might not catch him today, but he gon' die soon.
Yo, that's clever too, because he said betrayal scars, can't stop thinking about them stab wounds. And what's the most common way to say that someone betrayed you? They stabbed you in the back. Oh, that's clever. That's clever.
Betrayal scars, can't stop thinking about them stab wounds. We might not catch him today, but he gon' die soon. I'm from Chicago, she said she like my accent. I'm from Chicago, what Glocks what we react with. Standing tall, make them tumble when that max bit. Bitch, I'm a gangster, I just took off on some rap shit. I got pain in my heart, I told you 100 times. But it's money, 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 money on my mind. Put a beam on the glizzy, don't get caught between the lines.
He just wanted to clarify with you too. He said, look, I'm a gangster. I just realized that, you know, I could make more money from this rap shit.
Nigga, we got busy, don't got hit between the eyes.
Alright.
Problems in the backwood and put it in the sky. Got your mans in his backwood, put it in the sky. I was taught to love my brothers and I hate the other side. 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 Give a fuck about it, bitch. Got too much money on my mind. Shit, I heard they was looking for me. I'm not out to find. Everybody that don't wake got nothing to lose, bitch. They gon' ride. Saw my uncle in the grave, bought tears in my eye, but I ain't gon' lie. I done been through this shit too many times. My heart's still trying to recover from pain. All my life, I really been to hell and back a couple hundred times. Read between the lines, I'm still trying to get by. I still got memories that lay deep inside, creeping up on my mind. It's fuck, you know. I got pain in my heart, I told you 100 times.
Solid verse from Kid Laroi. You know what? I think every time I've heard him has been impressive to me. Very good. I do think I like Polo G's verse a little bit better. I mean, you guys are probably noticing a pattern here. I do really like the rap part of things. It doesn't mean I always think the rap part is the better part. For me in that, I think Juice WRLD absolutely killed the chorus. It was a great choice. Polo, I like his verse because he just kind of, it felt almost storytelling-ish, the way he kind of progressed talking in his verse. And then the Kid Leroy was dope as well. Yes, he was telling some stories in there. He talked about his uncle and stuff too. But the style was just different. And I think stylistically, I like Polo's verse a little bit more on that type of song. But anyways, let's play it out.
Money, 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 money on my mind. Put a beam on the glizzy, don't get caught between the lines. Last nigga, we got busy, don't got hit between the eyes. Put my problems in the backwood and put it in the sky. Got your mans in his backwood, put it in the sky. I was taught to love my brothers and I hate the other side. Hate the other side, hate the other side.
Simple fade out. Nice. This is an interlude. It's called Get Through It.
If anybody's going through anything, I hope and I pray that you get through it. And just know that you do have the strength to get through whatever the fuck you're going through, no matter what it is.
Short, simple, sweet. And I mean, that violin in there. I think it was a violin. I don't think it was a cello. Cellos, maybe help me out, guys. I think cellos have a slightly deeper sound, right, than violins? I'm pretty sure. Excuse me. That was a nice little sentiment to put in there at about the halfway point on the album. Let's move right along. We got Life's a Mess with Halsey. This is an artist that I've heard from time to time. I'm not sure if I've heard much on the channel necessarily, but I've heard her music on the radio because she's quite famous or quite popular. And I like the popular stuff, at least, that I've heard. I haven't done any deep dives or deep cuts into her music. So let's check this out. Life's a Mess. What? Why can't we play the current song? Oh, just had an issue for a second.
Have you ever fallen head over heels for somebody? Not just somebody. No, no. Have you ever fallen head over heels for somebody that made promises to give you the world? I really hope they held you down. I really hope it was no lying. Cause when heart breaks, it feel like the world's gone. But if the love's real, you feel your soul roar like a lion. And you finally let bygones be bygones. Don't throw in the towel, I know it feels like you're the only one trying. You just gotta learn to live and love on. I belong with the one put on this earth for me. Everybody has their someone, just gotta look and see. I'm screaming out, Lord help me, I've been lonely. That's when you accept me, then you set me free. Sometimes life's a mess. I get high when I'm upset. I remember when me and love didn't click. Searching for something real, then I found it. Sometimes life's a mess. Yeah, I get high when I'm upset. I remember when me and love ain't quick. Looking for something real, then I found it. Fucking bad, but it's better now. Through the trials and tribulations, I found my way out. Feel all of the good and bad vibrations all around us. They surround us. Was a lost cause, was some lost love. It ain't my fault, pain chose us. Then I found her. My whole world turned upside down, but for the better. I belong with the one put on this earth for me. Everybody has their someone, just gotta look and see. I'm screaming out, Lord help me, I've been lonely. That's when you accept me, then you set me free. Sometimes life's a mess. I get high when I'm upset. I remember when me and love didn't click. Searching for something real, then I found it.
This is a nice way to introduce the other artists. I've seen this, tool used a bunch as well, where the artist has a verse, but they come in and sing like background and harmonize on the chorus. And it's kind of like a way to introduce them into the song before the verse. I do want to point out this part right here. I remember when me and Love didn't click. That line stands out to me because this concept of clicking, meaning like it was a, you know, if something's a good match or it's meant to go together, it clicks. And I think that that's a really interesting way to put it together, because, you know, the concept of being a match or being the right time or the right place is so important. And sometimes we don't put importance on that. Sometimes we think that there's something wrong with us, and that's why, you know, a love thing didn't work out. And it's a much nicer way to think and understand things, to think about it this way, that it maybe just wasn't the right match or the right place for it to happen. And it's not necessarily that there's something wrong with you or you're not meant to have love or have someone. So that's at least how I'm interpreting it for myself, because I've been in that place where it was a relationship that I thought was the one, and it didn't work out and it ended. And I was just thinking, wow, like I'm never going to have that again. And that was all bullshit, because I have much better now. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that.
Sometimes life's a mess. Yeah, I get high when I'm upset. I remember when me and love ain't quick, looking for something real, and I found it.
Thank God I finally found you. You put the light in my eyes when I'm around you. I'm too flawed to hold you down, but don't wanna be here alone. And I thank God I finally found you. I'll put the light in your eyes if I'm around you. I'm too flawed to hold you down, but don't let me be here alone.
That violin, man. Let's do a quick survey. What instrument do you guys find the most emotionally charged or emotionally enticing? Like gets you to feel emotion the best? You know, for me, I think it has to be a tie, or it's very close between the piano and the violin. I feel like those two are really up there. But I think if there's like a sad thing, the violin has to trump. Like in terms of conveying sadness, the violin is probably at the top of my list. But the reason I tie them overall is because I think the piano is a little bit more versatile in terms of like conveying different emotions. But that's my opinion. I'm curious what you guys think, or if you think about it at all. I don't know. That definitely felt like it was maybe a collab, like post the song already being created, because she only kind of was in the background, and then she got a little bit of the outro. It didn't really feel like a true like planned collaboration, if that makes sense. But I could be wrong. You guys let me know. Next up, we got Come and Go with Marshmello again.
Whoa.
Produced by Marshmello.
I try to be everything that I can, but sometimes I come out as being nothing. I try to be everything that I can, but sometimes I come out as being nothing. I pray to God that he make me a better man.
Okay, I like this.
Maybe one day I'ma stand for something. I'm thanking God that he made you part of the plan. I guess I ain't go through all that hell for nothing.
There's something about this that sounds familiar. I like what he's saying a lot and the way that he's saying it, but it sounds really familiar. I'm not going to be surprised if I recognize the song once the beat starts coming in.
I'm always fucking up and wrecking shit. It seems like I perfected it. I offer you my love. I hope you take it like some medicine. Tell me ain't nobody better than me. I think that there's better than me. Hope you see the better in me. Always end up better in me. I don't want to
come on, yeah.
one. This type of love don't always come and go.
Who hasn't heard this song? Okay, I just didn't recognize the verse, but the chorus instantly. I've heard this song on the radio, what, 7 million times?
I don't want to ruin this one. This type of love don't always come and go. I don't want to ruin this one. This type of love don't always
Yo, this is huge.
I don't want to ruin this one. This type of love don't always come and go.
Yeah, come on, man. This is a huge song.
Drugs, then you hold me close, then I tell you how you make me whole. Sometimes I feel you like being alone, then you tell me that I should have stayed in the room. Guess I got it all wrong, all along my fault. My mistakes probably wipe all the rights I've done. Saying goodbye to bygones, those are bygones. Head up, baby, stay strong, we gon' live long.
I do want to point out this part right here. This line really stands out to me. My mistakes probably wipe all the rights I've done. And it certainly feels that way sometimes. I mean, you could do 100 things right, but if you mess up, especially if you mess up big, the only thing that's going to be remembered or talked about or mentioned, especially if we want to talk about like relationships and stuff, is the thing that you did wrong. Doesn't matter how many things you did right. Why didn't you do this? I felt that one. But in everything, not just relationships. My wife doesn't nag me or anything, but like in relationships, whether that's, you know, romantic, friendship, or even professional, in work. Think about it. You could go into work and every single day do all the things that you're supposed to do. But if you mess up, what happens, right? So I feel that line. Sorry, it sent me on a tangent.
I don't want to ruin this one. This type of love don't always come and go. I don't want to ruin this one. This type of love don't always come and go. I don't want to ruin this one. This type of love don't always come and go. I don't want to ruin this one. This type of love don't always come and go.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I mean, that's a huge song. Mega song. We're about to go into track number 13. So we're definitely, like, you know, on the back half of the album at this point. And I have to say, so far, album is extremely solid. There's only one song that I kind of felt like I could do with or without. Like, I didn't dislike it or hate it, but I also wasn't like, I really want to listen to the song, which is not bad. 1 out of 13. Well, I guess 1 out of 11, since 2 of them were an intro and an interlude. But either way, we're going to continue going here. We got I Want It, and I don't think this has a feature. No, it does not. So let's get into it.
Some motherfucking shit right here, nigga. Smoke this shit, get shit off your mind. I know you don't trust me. I'm sedated, baby, did you trust me? Gonna ride it, gonna fuck. Let's take a vacation, get away from the ugly. How long is forever? I don't know. But I want you forever, that I know. I hate it when you're gone, I'm alone. Wanna keep me company in the spare time. Baby girl, don't run for me, don't run, I want it. Baby girl, don't run for me, don't run, I want it, I want it. Baby girl, don't run for me, don't run, I want it, I want it. Dior on your lips, Rico hands on your slippers. you too legit, I won't quit. Ooh, DR on my kicks. We too fly, let's take a pic. Shawty got that thing, wet like some water, drowning it like water. Hey, and I hit it in the back of a rave now.
Damn.
Fuck on a private jet, ain't nowhere safe now.
I mean, can you not flex on us so hard? I mean, he's talking about doing it in a Wraith on a private jet.
Hold me down and
Not us.
stay calm and raw. I want you to feel me, I'm not playing around. Your heart is my safe house.
Guys, I feel like it's my responsibility to just, you know, make sure, especially for my younger crowd here, you could definitely do this. You know, he says going in raw, but make sure that, you know, not with like random one-off hookups and stuff. It's not always just about the pregnancy thing. There's other things that can happen as well. Now, you know, this whole album, he's talking about one girl that he's, you know, dating at this time and is in love with at this time. You know, so that's different, but, you know, just be safe. Be safe, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm sedated, baby, did you trust me? Gonna ride it, gonna fuck. Let's take a vacation, get away from the ugly. How long is forever, I don't know, but I want you forever, that I know. I hate it when you're gone, I'm alone. Wanna keep me company in the spare time. Baby girl, don't run for me, don't run, I want it. Baby girl, don't run for me, don't run, I want it, I want it. Baby girl, don't run for me, don't run, I want it, I want it. Baby girl, don't run for me, don't run, I want it, I want it. Baby girl, don't run for me, don't run, I want it, I want it, I want it.
It says Halsey is credited with this outro. These outro oohs. All right, moving right along, we got Fighting Demons. Setting up for some emotional stuff here with the instrumental, at least. Let's see how he follows through.
Yeah, I run away in fear of me dying today. And I'm not the same who said I was subject to change. My demons are breaking out of the cage. I'm praying that I see another day. I said my demons are breaking out of the cage. On my knees I pray for better days.
Like
Cheerio, everything's all good, right? I got rich, I'm living that fast life.
Hey, I like that. That's like a British reference, I think. Chip, chip, cheerio. That was funny.
I'm praying that I see another day. I said my demons are breaking out of the cage. On my knees I pray for better days. Chip, cheerio, everything's all good, right? I got rich, I'm living that fast life. Couple M's in my bank account, I got cash, right? And that's supposed to make me happy. I got a couple questions, how come that shit don't ever make me happy? When they give me an erection, but that don't mean it's gonna be everlasting. Yeah, I know it's a blessing, but how come it...
That's clever. I mean, it's a little bit of a crude line, but it's clever. Money give me an erection. That doesn't mean it's everlasting, because erections are not everlasting, right? They're momentary, and then when it's over, they're gone.
It'll never make me happy. When they give me an erection, but that don't mean it's gonna be everlasting. Yeah, I know it's a blessing, but how come it always feel like the devil plotting and the devil watching? He see me buying all these watches, Benjamin Franklin in my pocket. Ooh, been a year of the glitz and the glam and the TV channels, brains going scrambling. Sometimes cause this shit is hard to handle. Demons in my heart, they destroy me like a vandal.
Destroy me like a vandal.
Don't give up. Take my hand. Don't give up. Yeah, I run away in fear of me dying today. And I'm not the same who said I was subject to change. My demons are breaking out of the cage. I'm praying that I see another day. I said my demons are breaking out of the cage. On my knees I pray for better days. Karma ain't what you think it is. Super stressed, still handle all of my business. Do the best I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I am. Misfortune. I know in the dark they be lurking. Why? Same way they lurk can get hit when they get in your mind. You don't wanna know what they trying to find. I'll protect your soul. Take my hand. Don't give up. Take my hand. Don't give up. Yeah, I run away in fear of me dying today. And I'm not the same who said I was subject to change. My demons are breaking out of the cage. I'm praying that I see another day. I said my demons are breaking out of the cage. On my knees I pray for better days.
I think I'll let the beat play out. See, they did it again on that one where you like simplify the beat as it plays out. So the extras went, the percussions went, and at the end, even though there was the lower piano notes and the higher piano notes playing, the very last thing that happened, they took the lower piano notes out and kept just the high piano notes, hit those keys a couple times, and then closed it out. So that was dope. I like that song. I mean, I'm surprised it has fewer play count here. I'll be honest with you, when I look at I Want It, and I Want It has 132 million. Now, keep in mind, like, when I react to other people's albums, there's not many artists that have consistently this many plays. I mean, he's got almost 1 billion here, almost 1 billion here. He's got over 100 million on almost every single song, a bunch in the 300s and the 400s. So this is insane amount of plays. Like, these are really high. But relative to the rest of the tracks, to see the low numbers here. Now, I Want It, I kind of understand. Like, I expected that to be a lower number because it had kind of a different sound. Maybe not a sound that has a high replay value. But for me, with Fighting Demons, it's a type of song that I'm really drawn to just because of what he was talking about, the struggle that we have with the demons. I feel like I can really relate to that because sometimes some of those demons, maybe not sometimes, maybe all the times, some of those demons don't go away. They just kind of are put away. But that means that they always have a way to come back, and it's a fight that's never over. So I appreciated that song. Next up, we have Wishing Well. This has a really high play count, almost 900 million. So this must be another one of the popular songs from the album.
I can't breathe, I can't breathe. 999. Waiting for the exhale. I toss my pain with my wishes in a wishing well. I can't breathe, I'm waiting for the exhale. Toss my pain with my wishes in a wishing well. Still no luck, but oh well. I still try even though I know I'm gon' fail.
Very catchy.
On my shoulders like an anvil. Perky got me itching like an anthill. Drugs killing me softly, Lauren Hill.
Hey.
Sometimes I don't know how to feel. Ring, ring.
Lauryn Hill reference. Okay. Oops. What did I do?
Drugs killing me softly, Lauren Hill. Sometimes I don't know how to feel. Ring, ring. Folk on from depression. depression. You use my past and my memories as a weapon. On the other line, I talk to addiction. Speaking of the devil, all the drugs, I miss them.
Damn, that was a very creative way to put that together. Depression is calling him, using his past and memories as a weapon. That's usually often the source of our depression or our, you know, struggles with our emotions and feeling good about ourselves. And on the other line, addiction's calling, speaking of the devil, all the drugs. Yo, that was crazy. That was a dope way to put that together.
Be real, is it fiction? Something feels broke, need to fix it. I cry out for help, do they listen? I'ma be alone until it's finished. This is the part where I tell you I'm fine, but I'm lying. I just don't want you to worry. This is the part where I take all my feelings and hide them, cause I don't want nobody to hurt me. I can't breathe, I'm waiting for the exhale. Talk my pain with my wishes in a wishing well.
So
Still
catchy.
but oh well, I still try even though I know I'm gon' fail. It's stress on my shoulders like an anvil. Perky got me itching like an anthill. Drugs killing me softly, Lord hell. Sometimes I don't know how to feel. Sometimes I don't know how to feel. Let's be for real. If it wasn't for the pills, I wouldn't be here. But if I keep taking these pills, I won't be here. Yeah.
Damn.
I just told y'all my secret. Yeah. It's tearing me to pieces. I really think I need them. I stopped taking the drugs and now the drugs take me.
Yo, that's a deep line. Beyond just like the juxtaposed attraction to it being like the opposite nature of taking the drugs taking me, but the deeper meaning behind that, like at some point it's recreational and you're in control of when you want to do it, and then at some point that control is now forfeit and the drugs are in charge. It doesn't matter when or where or how, you have to take them, and it's because they're running the show at that point. That was a deep line right there. And the line further up where he says, if I keep taking these pills, I won't be here. Moment of introspective, you know, reflection, but also the darkness of knowing how this story ends, and him talking about it here. It's kind of creepy, like it gives you goosebumps. But you know, it's like he's a smart young man. He knew what he was doing and he knew where it was going to ultimately lead if he couldn't stop. But when you look at that last line, it's like you feel for him. You feel like he lost control a little bit.
The part where I tell you I'm fine, but I'm lying. I just don't want you to worry. This is the part where I take all my feelings and hide them, cause I don't want nobody to hurt me. I can't breathe, I'm waiting for the exhale. Talk my pain with my wishes in a wishing well. Still no luck, but oh well. I still try even though I know I'm gon' fail. Stress on my shoulders like an anvil. Perky got me itching like an anthill. Drugs killing me softly, Lord hell. Sometimes I don't know how to feel.
I like this part of having the lyrics up on Genius, like some of these like things that you get. It says, it's talking about the 999 that he said in the intro of the song. And it says that, well, he says, this is his Twitter. I took the hell I was going through 666 and flipped it over into something positive, 999. You got to respect that, right? He's got the 999 tattooed right there on his hand. And I like that there's some deeper meaning behind that. That's dope. That's really dope. Let's keep going. We got Screw Juice. Here we go.
I'm apart, I'm exposed. so true. Oh yeah, been a long night, sipping on chopping screw juice. She say she wanna screw juice, her boyfriend like screw juice. Hit her with the ooh la la, and hit him with the doom doom.
I like that he used screw juice in 3 different contexts. And it's dope when artists do this. They can say the same words over and over again, but they mean something slightly different each time because of the context or the lines that precede.
Juice, hit her with the ooh la la, and hit him with the doom doom. Every day my heart racing, Lamborghini, shit on vroom vroom. Every day my heart racing for no reason. What have I come to? Yeah, what have I turned to? A lot of people turn their back on me. What if I turn to? Nah, fuck that shit. I gotta stay true. Sipping on Activate in my panic room. I'm apart. I'm exposed. I'm the flaw. Hell if I know. I'm the cause. The cuts and the deep wounds made it this far. If I can, then you can too. Drugs in my hand, what I'm gon' do? I'm a high guy, kinda fly too. Cupid did a drive-by, shot me from the sunroof. Hit a nigga 10 times, Gucci shirt I bled through. Stains, 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 stains. Blood in the rain. Shame, 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 shame. He used my chest as a firing ring. Fire away. I'm feeling low, so I feel like I'm gon' get higher today. Hey, click clack. Fire away. Night crawling me and Michael Myers on a double date. I'm apart. I'm exposed. I'm the flaw. Hell if I know. I'm the cause. The cuts and the deep wounds made it this far. If I can, then you can too.
You know what I like about that song? Even though he's talking about like the struggles and stuff, I like that the chorus ended on like a inspirational or motivational note. Them saying like, if I can make it, you can too. And I like when people take their negatives and turn them into a positive, which right after talking about his tattoo, I mean, it's dope to see him kind of trying to live up to that, right? Anyways, it's tough. You know, it's weird, like talking about somebody that, like, we're listening to his voice, we're talking about his music, you know, and we know that he's not around anymore. It's just kind of like a weird feeling. But anyways, rest in peace. Next up, we have Up, Up, and Away. Let's check this out.
Yeah.
Okay. A little bit more upbeat, happy feel.
Up, up, and away, up and feel the walls in my brain and they're caving in. Outside those walls, there's an ocean. I can't swim, especially with all these waves. I'm walking in pride, trying to solve my problem. Through the night, finding vibe. Moonlight's and night.
Okay.
I tried it at night, but you see the pills in my eye. Tell her that I'm high, but she don't seem surprised. Walking in pride, trying to solve my problem. Through the night, finding vibe. Moonlight's and night. I tried it at night, but you see the pills in my eye. Tell her that I'm high, but she don't seem surprised. Maybe
Juice, I'm not sure at this point if anybody would be surprised when you say that you're high.
pills in my eye. Tell her that I'm high, but she don't seem surprised. Maybe I realize that my life is a ride. Buckle up, hold tight, take a left, turn right. GPS don't work, I can't see at night, so it's getting hard to drive. Anxiety to stoplight, hard to think, easy to cry. I know something's not right. None of pain with fun time. Supermodels perk line. Remember that one time everything was alright. Up, up and away, up and feel the walls in my brain and they're caving in. Outside those walls, there's an ocean. I can't swim, especially with all these waves. I'm walking in pride, trying to solve my problem. Through the night, finding vibe. off, there's an ocean I can't swim, especially with all these waves.
What do you see in Juice?
Yeah, cool. I think that song for me was like a little bit of a, again, I could do without it. I don't mind it being there, but you know, I don't need it there. You guys let me know what you think about it. I think the two songs after Wishing Well were a little bit weaker for me. Screw Juice, Up Up and Away. And I mean, again, they're still strong songs, like relative to a lot of music out there, but in the scheme of this album, I feel like I could have done without them. You know, because 22 songs is a really long album. I mean, I think for me personally, like the 12 to 15 track length is like a perfect length for an album. It doesn't get too monotonous listening to it, and an artist is able to kind of flex their versatility without being repetitive. I think sometimes when you get into this 20 plus, you can be repetitive. So this next one is another interlude. Yes. Okay, the man, the myth, the legend. Let's check it out.
What do you see in Juice WRLD? Like, talk about the talent that you see from him. You just brought him out on stage in front of all these people. I seen you said he was like the best freestyler alive.
He like that 2009 or 2000. He probably like that 2006, but that 2006 to 2009 Lil Wayne. He that.
So that's Young Thug talking about Juice WRLD. Respect.
And then they said he'll do another version of the song
J. Cole.
freestyle. Yeah, he'll do like three, 4 songs over one beat, all freestyle. Like which one we like?
Yeah, man, just let me know. I'm gonna text you.
All right, bet. For sure,
bro. Pleasure's mine, bro.
Travis Scott, J. Cole, and Juice WRLD.
Nice to meet you. All right, bro. All right, bro.
Be blessed, bro.
Yes, sir. You too, bro. Yes, sir. Be safe.
So, I mean, he just sounds like such a nice kid, you know, like be blessed, bro.
Shout out to Juice too, man. Like
Eminem.
That kid was so talented, man. He like his freestyle he did on Westwood where he rapped for an hour. Like what the fuck? And to be so young, he like mastered that so fucking quickly.
Yeah.
It's really sad, man. That like his potential was so off the charts.
Yo, getting that compliment from Eminem is huge. Like, I mean, it's Eminem. Respect.
I've ever seen is
Lil Dicky.
Juice WRLD.
Juice, yeah.
Have you ever seen his freestyles?
Yeah.
They're never ending. You can do it for like an hour. And
yeah.
He makes total sense the entire time and is actually really good, like intricate flow patterns. Like to me, he was the best freestyle I've ever seen.
And this is a big compliment too. I mean, Lil Dicky doesn't get the respect he deserves. I think because he's kind of in like this niche, like comedy rap pocket sometimes. But Lil Dicky is extremely talented.
And he was like the best hit maker. He was like, I really feel like he was the most talented like songwriter in music. I can't imagine they're just going in there and like doing one. Juice did that. My friend Benny worked with Juice.
Yeah.
And would say he would go in the booth, go 3 minutes over the beat, and it'd be a hit. And then he'd say, okay, another one. And then he'd go 3 minutes over the beat, and it'd be a different hit. Shit. And then he'd be like, just pick whatever version you want.
He would tell Benny to cut it up?
Yeah, no, not even cut it up, just like pick, like which hit do you want? He freestyled, the whole song is freestyled.
Ugh.
Hits.
Ugh.
Like smash hits.
How?
I sit in my room for 6 months and write a verse.
Yo,
this guy
respect.
goes in there and it's 4 minutes and it's a smash.
Respect. I mean, that's ultimate respect right there. I like Lil Dicky a lot.
I think like what Juice was to our generation, bro, and the impact that he had on us is what Biggie did for New York, for real. Like I really think what he had, that Biggie Pac effect, you know what I'm saying, in his short time here.
And I guess like the parallels there too, in his short time, somebody gone before his time, before we could really see the true full potential pan out and where it would have taken him, taken from us too soon. There's that parallel between him, Biggie, and Pac as well. Yeah, man. I think that was really cool to include that in there and just have, different people talking about him and kind of solidifying his place and his meaning in music. It's super dope. Let's keep going, guys. We got 3 songs and 1 interlude or outro, I guess it would be at this point, because it's not interlude unless it's in the middle. So outro. We got 3 songs and an outro. This song is called Stay High. Here we go.
play both sides. Too low in my life. Gotta stay high, gotta stay high. Too low in my life, yeah, I gotta stay. Hate it when they play both sides. Too low in my life, so I gotta stay high, yeah, I gotta stay high. Too low in my counting racks up. I got my stacks up. Bad little bitch, tell her back up. In the cut with the mag tuck. Run up on me, get hit up. Ambulance need to pick 'em up. 6 shots to the head like whoa. Run through the 6, no walls. No money, don't hands, no balls. Up, down, left, right, A, B, cheek.
6 shots to the head like whoa. Run through the 6, no woes. That was a clever flip on the 6 thing. And I think the 6 shots could go a couple ways. Like 6 shots to the head, like drinking. So it goes to your head. So you're like, whoa. Or 6 shots to the head. Like if you shoot somebody in the head 6 times, it's a little overkill. Like I don't know if you need 6. So it's kind of like, whoa. And then obviously running through the 6, Toronto, no woes. And that's a reference to Drake as well.
6 shots to the head like whoa. Run through the 6, no walls. No money, don't hands, no balls. Up, down, left, right, A, B, cheat code.
Hey.
My gun sing like Lee Show. Rick going on my coat, no superhero. VVS my wrist like Sub-Zero. Play a bitch like guitar, no hero.
VVS my wrist like Sub-Zero. Ice. Rick Owen on my coat, no superhero. My gun sing like Glee Show. And then I like the video game reference. He said, throw money, throw hands, throw bows. Up, down, left, right, A, B, cheat codes. That was dope. That was dope. I like that.
Pull up my gun, sing like Lee Show. Rick going on my coat, no superhero. VVS my wrist like Sub-Zero. Play a bitch like guitar, no hero. Run the money up, stack it like Legos. Bad bitch wanna fuck, I say Lego. R.I.P to my niggas gone. Sometimes I wish I could hit your phone. I don't really wanna walk through life alone. Ain't too many real niggas here no more. I lost my woody, my heart cold. Now I gotta walk through life alone. Now I gotta walk through life alone. Now I gotta live this life alone. Hate it when they play both sides. Too low in my life. Gotta stay high, gotta stay high. Too low in my life, yeah, I gotta stay. Hate it when they play both sides. Too low in my life, so I gotta stay high, yeah, I gotta stay high. Too low in my, walk hard in my body, I can't help myself. I get so damn high that I can't feel myself. My girlfriend worried about me, think I'm gonna kill myself. Sorry, baby, I'm just really trying to feel myself. Keep my head above the water while I drown in well. I got that drip like Gunna, I may drip or drown myself. You know I love choppers, I had to surround myself. Taking gelato to the head, smoke to pound myself.
I may drip or drown myself. That was dope. Because, you know, he's head above the water. That's like a common thing of just trying to like survive. But he's saying, while I drown in wealth, I may drip or drown. So when you talk about the drip, could be like the, you know, they say water. It's like the diamonds, jewelry. That was really dope.
When they play both sides. Too low in my life. Gotta stay high, gotta stay high. Too low in my life, yeah, I gotta stay. Hate it when they play both sides. Too low in my life, so I gotta stay high, yeah, I gotta stay high. Too low in my,
Cool. Next up, we got Can't Die. Here we go.
You went crazy.
Sometimes it feels like I can't die, cause I never was alive. Every day it feels like someone new dies. Hope the news is a lie. This is my version of watching you cry, looking you in your eyes. This is my version of watching you die. Took me by surprise. Yeah, lost too many this year. Shed too many of them tears. Now a nigga richer, but there's way too many people missing from the picture. At the door, let me in, I'm looking for answers, yeah, yeah. At the door, let me in, I'm looking for answers, yeah, yeah. picture. Open up the door, open up the door, yeah, let me in. Sometimes it feels like I can't die, cause I never was alive. Every day it feels like someone new dies. Hope the news is a lie. This is my version of watching you cry, looking you in your eyes. This is my version of watching you die. Took me by surprise. Cross my heart, hope to survive. I'ma be the last rich nigga alive. Tell me that I'm finna OD in no time. I told him I'll do it on my time, not your time. Get my heart in a hellhole, it's on fire. But I won't let myself get trapped in here this time. Time will stop. Time will stop. Time. Sometimes it feels like I can't die, cause I never was alive. Every day it feels like someone new dies. Hope the news is a lie. This is my version of watching you cry, looking you in your eyes. This is my version of watching you die. Took me by surprise. Yeah, lost too many this year. Shed too many of them tears. Now a nigga richer, but there's way too many people missing from the picture.
I think my favorite line in that one has to be the only because it can be flipped in two ways, is the there's too many missing from the picture, because sometimes we talk about the picture as in the picture of like the current moment. There's too many of like my friends or brothers missing from this picture, but it also could be in a reminiscent way in terms of like, what if you're looking at a picture, I guess like it could be on your phone, it doesn't have to be like a picture, but if you're looking at a picture or like a picture on your phone of like you and your friends and family, and like you're looking at it and you're like, well, that person's not here anymore, that person's not here anymore, so it could be taken in that way as well. So that's why that's my favorite line of that track. But another line that came true in like a different way, because obviously he's not with us anymore, but he is with us because of his music. So when he says, sometimes I feel like I can never die. It's like, yeah, well, because of your music, you never will. Like, you're always going to be with us. We heard your voice. We're hearing your message. We hear your creativity, your passion, your anxiety, your paranoia, all the things that you were feeling. We feel it because of the music you made. So that part does actually get to come true, which is cool. Last song on the album before we get to the outro. This is Man of the Year.
Cheers. Sipping codeine like it's beer. I'm in London, so I'm screaming cheers. Man of the year, still got problems. Looking in the mirror, you look awful. Talking to myself, do it too often. JK Juice WRLD, you're so awesome. I'm running up funds, bottle full of pills. Let's have fun. No cheap thrills, only rich ones. Fire drills, hotter than the sun. My ups and downs, I'll jot them down in London town. Cheers to the golden years. Let's raise our hands, let's sing and dance. I know I'm here to save you. I know I'm here to save you. Let's raise our hands and sing and dance. I know my lyrics saved you. I know I helped your breakthrough. They say life's a puzzle, I'm a piece of
Very rock. This might just show like my lack of versatility in the rock genre. Like I haven't listened to a whole bunch of it, so there's a lot of music I don't know. But this almost sounds like songs that, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like, I think it's an Avril Lavigne song maybe, the instrumentation that he's on. But it shows his versatility to sound good on something like this, right?
know I I helped your breakthrough. They say life's a puzzle, I'ma piece it together. But from the way I'm moving, I'll probably be piecing forever. I date a bad bitch, she'll be over decent forever. Even with fake tits, these other hoes just decent forever. My lady said she saw a Betty in a hotel lobby. Well, love, let's fuck her together. We got the world to our backs, give a fuck, never had. Middle fingers up, we screaming fuck 'em forever.
Okay.
My ups and downs,
This part's very catchy.
them down in London town. Cheers to the golden years. My ups and downs, I'll
So catchy.
them down in London town. Cheers to the golden years. Let's raise our hands. Let's sing and dance. I know I'm here to save you. I know I'm here to save you. Let's raise our hands and sing and dance. I know my lyrics saved you. I know I helped your breakthrough.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I think that song, again, for me, was like a cool display of his versatility to sound good on a different genre of music. And I like it for that reason, right? Okay, we're going to the outro. This is the last thing. This says Juice WRLD Speaks from Heaven. So, you know, again, this being released posthumously, like it's a nice thought that, but let's see what it says.
I'm actually FaceTiming, not FaceTiming, I'm slow. I'm on Instagram Live from heaven. Huh. I made it, yo. I'm out there fooling. I love y'all to death. I couldn't ask for better fans and supporters. For sure, I love all y'all to death. 999. Forever. The party never ends.
Hey man, that was an emotional way to kind of end the album, to piece that together. It's a beautiful thought for the fans, but I do have to say my interaction with the fan base so far has been so overwhelmingly positive. I mean, maybe one or two negative comments or interactions, and beyond that I can remember, that stood out enough for me to remember, out of like the hundreds, and then let's talk about thousands of views. Like I have I think over 60,000 views on my Juice WRLD content, which is huge for a channel of my size. But the interaction with the fan base has been so overwhelmingly positive. I have to agree with his statement here. I couldn't ask for better fans or supporters. I think you guys have been awesome. You've been incredibly friendly and welcoming to somebody who's new to the music. And I really do appreciate that, because some fan bases don't behave that way. Some fan bases do this weird gatekeeping where it's like, they expect everyone to know that their favorite musician is the best in the world and so amazing, but they gatekeep and say, oh, well, like I've been a fan since this, you don't know anything. It's kind of like those two things don't go together. So anyways, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate this album. Legends Never Die. Rest in peace. The only criticism I have is that I think maybe it could have been like maybe 18 tracks. There's maybe 3 or 4 tracks that I feel like didn't need to be on here. But aside from that, it's a very solid album. I do still feel like my favorite album is Goodbye and Good Riddance that I've heard from him. But that being said, I think that this album is actually easier to listen to, if that makes sense. Like in terms of replay value and maybe not replay value, that might be the wrong word, but in terms of just like easy casual listening, I think this one is easier to listen to, but I still think Goodbye and Good Riddance is my favorite. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. And that's it. If you're still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.